Welcome back, my faithful legionnaires. Today we are back in GTA 5 and doing another mod review slash showcase of a very cool Star Trek ship that I did promise to bring you in our first episode. Now, if you are new to the Legion, don't forget to head down to that little subscribe button down there, as it really does help us out. It may be just one little click for you, but it is something massive for us. Now, without further ado, we'll hop into our Nissan Titan up here and head to our video's main attraction today. So let's get it on and head to where we're going.
Much later.
And just like that, Legionnaires, we have driven to our location and we are looking at this beautiful model now. This is the Romulan Warbird Valdore. It is from Star Trek, as you well know by now that we are a fan of Star Trek on this channel, and we shall always be. Now, without further ado, we will hop into flight mode, as it is, or camera mode, and have a good look at this model before we take it up to the air, as we usually do, to show you what this machine can do. Now, let's get rid of the hood, and we'll leave the beautiful beast of the Titan right there. Now, coming up here, we have the main bridge, or cockpit, as you will. Bear in mind, this is not to scale as it would be in Star Trek. Just imagine, though, if it was, that would be an absolute sight to behold. Now, this would be where we are sitting and flying around, and it's got these nice little fins up here, which I think it's more of an aesthetic choice for Star Trek, because, you know, in space there's no aerodynamics really. It's just the void of space. But then again, this ship can, I think, go into atmosphere. Now we go over here and we've got some front thrusters. I cannot talk today, and these all light up, the main green parts like that, and along with pretty much all the lights at night time as well. Hello again, Mr. Crow. And then we come down here, we've got the nacelle pylons, which I'm pretty sure that excuse me, I'm pretty sure that's what those guys are. I'm 90% sure that they are. Let's have a look here. Nope, they're the main warp nacelles, and then we got the secondary warp nacelles right here. Yes, I do have some information on this beautiful machine. Now we've got the what are they called? Main thrusters, so to speak, right here. These ones would be those, and then over here, that is where I'm pretty sure the impulse engines are. So that is where that is meant to be, right there, but it's not shown up on this particular model, but that is okay. And then you've got the more thrusters there as well. Now, if you look at the edge stacking on this thing, it is absolutely beautiful. Oh, excuse me again. That's why you don't have Coke before you do a video. Now, this machine can reach some absolutely outlandish speeds, which is really cool, especially when you get it up very high up there. So if you guys want this particular vessel in your world, I will leave a link to it in the description below, as per usual. And without, you know, it is just an absolute stunner of a machine from Star Trek, and I love Star Trek. It is a great show. If you guys are watching this, you probably like it as well, so do go give it a watch of Star Trek Nemesis. A lot of people didn't like it. I personally did, but that's just because I'm a Star Trek fan. So, Legionnaires, I think that about sums it up for the look-sees of this particular vessel and this model. If you guys, you know, as per usual, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, we will hop down back to Marcus, whatever his name is again. I've forgotten his name. And we will hop inside the Romulan Warbird Valdore, and that way you guys can have a good look-see at what she can do up in the sky, and have a look at the weaponry inside the cockpit, all that good jazz. So, bear with us, Legionnaires. We'll be right back.
Graduation day.
And just like that, my Legionnaires, we are up in the air, cruising for a bruising, and now we can actually have a good look at what the Romulan Warbird Valdore can do. And while we're flying around, I will give you some cool facts about this particular ship itself. And I think I just fucked it. Nope, pressed the wrong button. Alright. So we'll give you some cool facts about the ship while she's flying around like this, and you get a nice look at the cinematic view of the ship in motion. I will show you the cockpit as well, like I promised. Now, the Romulan Warbird Valdore operated from the Romulan Star Empire, as you well may know. It is a Warbird type, that is its classification, and it has a decent amount of weaponry, but only mainly two that stick out, and that would be the disruptor cannons and torpedo launchers. Now, the torpedoes that it would launch would probably be the photons or quantum torpedoes. I don't think they have quantum torpedoes, so it would probably be photon torpedoes that the Romulans would launch. I'm not an expert on the Romulans. It's not one of my personal genres of Star Trek that I know, but I do love this ship. This ship was mainly featured in the Star Trek Nemesis movie, and it was captained by Commander Dinatra, and she commanded this ship with the Battle of the Scimitar, which was a very cool scene. If you haven't seen it, I'd say go check it out. Now, this ship overall length is it is 604 meters long, which is pretty sizable if you think about it. The wingspan, I'm not 100% sure on that one. I could look it up, but I'd leave that for you, my Legionnaires, to actually go and have a look, so that way you can explore the Star Trek universe a bit yourself. Now, like I said, it features in the Star Trek Nemesis movie, and the only other place I'm aware of that it features is in Star Trek Online, as well as the Star Trek Legacies game, and both versions have different perks and whatnot. Now that we got the information out of the way, let's actually take control of the helm of this magnificent machine and show you what it can do. So we've got missiles. Let's take it off, and once we level out of it, and deal with this bit of lag that we are now fortunately dealing with. Okay, there we go. We're taking it off autopilot. Now this machine can move very quickly when it's in the right hands, and also if you turn the sensitivity up on your mouse, just like the Akira class as well. So, like I said, she has a couple different weaponry. She's got torpedoes, which you can see, there they are. Very cool. And then we got the cannon, which only fires two little thingy-jiggies at a time, which is still pretty cool, I think. And now we'll have a look at the cockpit. Very, very cool to see the positioning of where this is located, which would be literally right in the cockpit of where it should be. And then you got all the different views of it, like we've shown in the actual video that we did before this. Well, it's not really, it's the same video, but it is very cool. Now we'll go down, land as we normally do, so that way we can close out the video, and that way we can say, yeah, we'll just close out the video. So we'll meet you on the ground, Legionnaires.
Tic-tacs later.
And just like that, Legionnaires, we are back on the ground, safe and sound. Now, if you did enjoy this video, as per usual, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help us out, and it may just be one little small click for you, but it is a massive deal for us. So, Legionnaires, until the next one.